Hello everybody, how are you doing today? And welcome back to the garden. In today's video I'm gonna be sowing some tomatoes. It's the first week of March, so it's my traditional time for sowing tomatoes. It's a bit cold outside, it's only 6-7 degrees outside and we are forecasted to have some frost in coming days, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna sow my tomatoes today and probably take the pots to the conservatory until they germinate, at least maybe a bit longer, we'll see. So yeah, let's do some sowing. First of all, I'm gonna need some compost for the seeds. I'm using my own compost. I'm just gonna sieve it so there's not too many sticks. Okay, that should be enough. I'm also gonna add some normal garden soil to it. I think that should be enough. Okay, so here we are. I have my module tray. I need only 8 plants for the greenhouse, and I have 4 different varieties. I got my labels, that's always a good idea, and I got my seeds. That's how I store my tomato seeds. I can't be bothered with all the faff with fermenting the tomatoes and drying. All I do is, when I get the fresh tomato, just squeeze the tomato seeds on the kitchen towel and dry it like that. It works like a treat every single time. And when you are ready to sow the seeds, just peel them off from the paper, which are not those Italian. I'm gonna put 2 or 3 seeds per cell, hoping for one to germinate. Most likely all 3 of them gonna germinate in each cell, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. Those Italian tomatoes are the one I got last year from my Italy trip. They are quite nice flavored tomatoes, good for making the sauce, but the skin is a bit tough, but they are perfect for sauce making. Those one are my beef tomatoes. I've been growing this variety, I don't know if I can call it a variety. It started its life as a normal shop-bought tomato, which was tasty, and I was saving the seeds and growing them for last at least 15 years. In first few years I was getting loads of weird yellow tomatoes, but after that the plant stabilized, and since then I'm getting proper beef tomatoes that are really tasty. The only problem with them, well, it's not really a problem, but the skin of them is really thin, so they are not very good for storing, but they never get stored really, they get eaten quite quickly. Same story with my cherry tomatoes. I have red and dark cherry. Both of them started their life as a, I think I got them from some veggie market somewhere. I liked the taste, so I saved the seeds. I've been growing them for at least 5 years with no problems at all. And I already messed up my labels. So this one was beef, that one was dark cherry, and last but not least is the red cherry tomatoes. Once they germinate, they grow quite quick, so there's no rush really with the tomato plants. Don't start them too early, you're just gonna get the leggy seedlings. They're gonna try to reach to the light if it's not bright enough during the day. here we are with our tomato seeds, and now just cover them with compost or soil. Maybe half a centimeter deep. They are strong seeds, they're gonna go through any depth really, no need to worry about that. They're gonna get slight watering and they're going back in a conservatory to germinate. And that's our tomato adventure for 2025 started. I'm happy with that. While I'm at it, I can also sow some lettuce. At the moment I have plenty of lettuce in the greenhouse, they're keeping going. But in a few weeks I have a feeling they're gonna start bolting, because on a sunny day the greenhouse gets really warm. So that's gonna be the next lettuce to be planted out, most likely outside. This is my own saved seeds. So I'm gonna try to put a tiny pinch in each cell. Lettuce seeds are tiny and there's lots of plant matter with them. I can't be bothered separating the seeds from all the chaff. So most likely I'm gonna get multiple of lettuces in each cell, but that's alright. And like with tomatoes, just cover them slightly with soil. They're also gonna get some water, but they can stay in a greenhouse, they don't need that much heat. And I'm gonna be resowing my cabbages. The seeds for the white cabbage I was using was, well, it is 4 years old, so out of all the seeds I've sown in one of the previous video, I got only 4 of them germinating, so I definitely need more of them. So I repeat the process. I'm using the same seeds, I don't have any other ones. But I'm gonna put a couple of the seeds in each cell, 5 or 6 hopefully. I'll get 1 plant per cell, we'll see. And I'm gonna do the same with the red onions that needs reseeding. It's the same story with the red onion, I have old seeds, 5 years old. So the germination is very poor. I got only 3 seedlings at the moment. It's a note to myself, buy more red cabbage seeds for next year. That was a very quick video, just a bit of sowing and catch up in the greenhouse. That's all the tomatoes, extra cabbage and lettuce sown. So hopefully we're gonna get proper germination this time, at least for the cabbages. I'm quite certain with the tomatoes there's gonna be no problems with them. But while we are in the greenhouse, we can have a quick catch up what's happening. Let me show you around. So that's how the greenhouse looks at the moment. The lettuce and garlic are doing very well. I'm getting fresh leaves every day almost. It's nice and cozy in the greenhouse. At the moment there's 19 degrees here, but at night it got down to 3 degrees. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. So we're still getting quite cold nights. There's a good news on the potato front. I'm getting germination in all the tubs. But that's good. All the seedlings are doing well. All the cuttings are doing well. That's the sweet peas, growing nicely. This is that tray of white cabbage I saw earlier. As I said, there's only 6 of them germinating. Same with that row of red cabbage. I can see only 2 of them. But the purple sprouting broccoli are doing great. All the onions are doing fine, growing steadily. That's 4 trays of Globo and 4 trays of Density 4, doing very well. That's my other brassica seedlings, cauliflower and broccoli. They're doing very well as well. But as a bonus, I've noticed yesterday, I thought I was growing cabbage in the greenhouse. I'm pretty sure that one is a cabbage. But those 2 turn out to be cauliflower. And I think I'm gonna get some harvest from them. There's a baby cauliflower growing. That makes me very happy. It's gonna be my first veggie of the year, beside the lettuce. So yeah, as you can see, the greenhouse is full again, but that's good. It's early spring, so that's to be expected, to have a greenhouse full. I think that's all I have for you today. It's a very short video, just a bit of sowing, but it's nice to catch up with the spring. It's still very cold outside. Don't rush with any sowing, not outside. If the weeds are not germinating, your seeds won't germinate either. The tomatoes I just sown, gonna go straight in a conservatory. It's much warmer over there until they germinate, and then I'll see with the weather if they can be moved to the greenhouse or stay in a conservatory a bit longer. The cabbages and lettuce can stay here in a greenhouse. They're gonna be perfectly fine. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for joining me. Let me know what are you sowing and when you're sowing all your veggies, and I'll see you next time. Bye.